Hello everybody, my name is Johnny the One, and today we are in a new episode in the game called Geometry Dash. Today I decided to make a video on another game to take a break from our Cuphead series. So today we're gonna see, how well I can do today in Geometry Dash. So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna play today's daily level, where every day there's a new level for us to play. And because this is a harder, it's gonna be pretty difficult, but we'll see how well we can do. So let's see if we can do this. As you can see, this is how the game is. Of course, right now things look a little bit complicated. Okay, that was a bit embarrassing. But as you can see, there's quite a few things. Like, for example, these modern levels are pretty detailed. There's a lot of things to look at. But, little by little, you know how this game works. For example, if you play the main levels of this game made by the creator, these levels more or less show you how each object that you see more or less works. Like, what I mean objects, I mean by these yellow circles named orbs, the portals that you might see from time to time, like these yellow and blue ones, and more or less everything in simple, small little, small, but maybe not small, but simple levels to more or less learn how do they work. There are different difficulties of them, of course, and if you want to, once we finish this level, I can show you some of them. Like, for example, the first one that you can play. And to be honest, I am having a bit of difficulties with this level. Little by little. As you can see, things are okay, never mind. We managed to fall out of the world, out of the level, but as you can see, this is just a harder, okay? Things might get a bit overwhelming, I know, but if you start from the main levels, things don't get as overwhelming, because if you start with all these custom levels, of course you can get a little confused on what things do what. So as you can see in this game, you have to be quite focused, because there's our dash orb there. Let's see what we're gonna see next. I think we can let go now. Yes. Alright. Things are getting a little bit more complicated, but okay. That's a very interesting game mechanic. Let's see. I think we can let go now. Alright. Let's do this. Little by little. Here it comes. Alright. That wasn't actually too difficult. Oh, this is the robot, and I died. It's fine. Alright, so as you can see, you can see how my icon changes from a cube to what seems to be a ship, a UFO, and a robot. Those are called game modes. Of course, they show you in a more simpler way in the main levels, because really these custom levels are just supposedly you already know how each game mode works. So careful with these. And of course, I was about to say there's the spider, but I forgot to do that last jump. This game does require quite a bit of patience, and you have to understand that you may fail a lot of times, like what's happening now. And of course, you could die a lot more depending on the difficulty, because with every difficulty, so easy and stuff like that, the levels that are easy, of course, they're going to be a lot easier. You would die a lot less depending on your skill level. But of course, for other different kinds of levels, like this one, which is a harder, it gets a lot more complicated, and depending on the kind of player that you are, it might take you more attempts. But the important thing is to never give up, because if you give up, you may never beat it. as you can see, we're here now. Just hit those orbs, alright. We gotta be careful with the... Oh, that was a bit weird. If you want to, there's also this game mode. This, well, not game mode, but this little mode called practice mode. These little green diamonds are checkpoints that automatically place, or you can place them manually. And if you die, let's say if I die here, I will respawn in that where the last green checkpoint was, the latest one. And it's very good if you want to learn a level, because, well, you don't have to worry about dying and then restarting from the beginning. I mean, this is very useful, especially for harder levels. But for example, if you're having difficulties with the level, for example me with this level, well, you can practice this level, and you can be like, alright, so this part's pretty difficult, but with just a little bit of practice, you can pass it, and then hopefully do it in normal mode, without the checkpoints mode. A little bit difficult with the upside down wave, but it's fine. Just like this, alright, and then there's this part, the ball part. Just little by little. As you can see, it does get quite complicated, but you know, with a bit of practice, you should be able to do it. And there is the end. 25 attempts it took me, so hopefully we can try this again in normal mode. And now that we know more or less how the level is gonna go, well, just little by little, with every attempt, hopefully we'll get closer to the end. So, in a lot of these today's levels, you know, these modern levels they like to call them, you can see that they have a lot of effects. But if you play levels, for example, the main levels of the creator, well, you see quite a difference in the quality of the levels, because, well, the creator made those levels to to teach you the basics of the game, to teach you how these game modes work. So of course you won't usually find the most difficult gameplay, and also you won't see the most detailed levels. And I mean, it's completely fine in my opinion, because those levels are made to teach you. So of course they don't have to be super high quality like these. But of course they could also use a bit of, you know, detail. Just little by little. This part always makes me a bit nervous, but oh well. Just little by little, you gotta, you know, just gotta memorize how the level goes, and hopefully you can beat it. And you'll earn stars and the other thingy called orbs. Which is little... Oh, okay, we got 78. A big step up from last time, which I think I got 62, so I got another like 10%. What I don't like is the upside down parts, especially because when you go upside down, it can be a little bit confusing. Alright, we're back at this, which is called the wave. I honestly really like the wave, to be honest, but a lot of people like it. This is also a game mode that's used a lot in difficult levels, but oh well. Alright, we made it to this ball part. Okay, well, we died at the ball part, but it's fine. Anyways, here we go, little by little. Hopefully I don't die through here or through the wave. Okay, never mind, I was gonna die there. As soon as I saw myself auto jump, I was like, oh yeah, that's over, it's over. Okay. Oh well, I mean that's alright, I guess. I mean, as long as, like I said before, as long as the rest of the level is pretty decently easy, or that I can beat it pretty semi-consistently, then I don't have much of a problem. I can't say the same for levels that are much difficult, for example, demon levels. Demon being like some of the hardest levels out there in the entire game. Really, those levels, it's pretty much difficult in the entire level. So, especially, I mean, levels can get so hard that there are like 5 different kind of demon difficulties. Like, it's insane. Maybe one of these episodes, maybe I won't show you like the levels because I'm not good enough, but I will probably most likely show you the different difficulties of demons. It's like, it's insane. Like, why there's so many? Well, because levels can really get that difficult. It's crazy, like why? well, here we are, just little by little. Alright. Oh, well, there we go. We finally managed to beat the level. That took way too long, but oh well. 10 attempts it says here, but I know it took me a lot more. We got 6 stars, and well, I kind of enjoyed that. We finished that in 63 attempts, so a bit sad. And well, there's our daily level. I'm quite happy with that. There's these quest thingies that I already got 2 of these. The last one's is just get a bunch of orbs, which is, you know, complete a bunch of levels created by the people, by the players of Geometry Dash. As you can see, there are a bunch of these difficulties: easy, normal, hard. We play the harder. There's an insane, and the demon difficulties. As you can see, when we click the demons, there is a plus button. When we click it, there's all of these. Well, this one doesn't really matter. All of these 5: easy, medium, hard, insane, and extreme. And in my account, I have 22 demons. Easy demons, but oh well, still demons. Well, that took a little longer than expected, but I think I'm going to end today's episode there. I hope you enjoyed today's, little Geometry Dash episode. When in the next Geometry Dash episode, I may play these, main levels. They're called created by the creator of the game, and well, as I have them all completed. So yeah, we'll do a little bit of to play them a little bit. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.